Welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexander Zurek and here I learn pyrography and take you with me on my journey to masterdom, or at least intermediatedom. So today I'm burning a little Zentangle, or I burned a little Zentangle. I do the audio in post. And I sped up the whole process by 4, so you don't have to wait the whole time till I get done, but it's done in about 10 minutes or so. Yeah, what is a Zentangle? A Zentangle is basically an organized doodle. The persons who profit from Zentangles will say you it's not a doodle, but it's basically a doodle. And you make it to relax and to get an abstract painting, or drawing better, without really planning. It's a really nice process and I find it's really well suited for pyrography, because it has a whole advantage of the thing when you draw it, but I find it just more relaxing because you are forced to go a little bit slower. It doesn't seem that slow right now, but remember, it's at 4 times speed. Yeah, what are the rules for Zentangles? Zentangles, they tell you there are no rules, but the rules as I understand them are, you have basically your frame, your tile. I just use a wooden tile that I got gifted. I don't even know what kind of wood this is, but it's nice and smooth, and it's advertised as something to do pyrography on. And you put on strands. That was the thing I did in the beginning. That's just a few strings that part the whole tile into smaller tiles, and you fill them with different patterns. And you could see this is my first pattern. I decided on doing a few wavy lines and then separate them with more wavy lines, and then fill the different spaces up with different patterns. They don't look that different, of course, but I used diagonal lines and then diagonal lines in a different direction, and of course I left some free. And I find this is a nice pattern. And my second pattern here is just a bunch of triangles. You make an even count of triangles and start coloring the last one and go inwards with leaving out one always, and then you have what I have in a minute or so. So yeah, the principle of Zentangle is you have those different areas on your tile and you fill them with different patterns, and you don't really think about the end result. You just decide on a pattern and follow this pattern. And yeah, it's really relaxing to do. It's more relaxing for me, at least, doing it in pyrography, because it takes more time. You can't really haste through it like you could with a fine liner, which is the tool traditionally used for Zentangles. The patterns I use here are some I just found on my own, but there are pages with pages full of Zentangle art, Zentangle patterns, and I will learn from them, and you can learn from them too. And yeah, just probably best not to buy the stuff the people who copyrighted the term Zentangle offer, because it really seems like they just want to press out money from a really nice, relaxing technique. So yeah, the pattern I do now is in a way similar to the first pattern, because I have first the lines and then I put lines to separate them. And yeah, here I do a full fill basically of the blank spaces of the cells, and I do that in every other cell, and this gives a nice little, basically somewhat checkboard pattern, which I find kinda nice. You can see that my tip there is red hot, which is probably a little bit too hot, but as I said in the beginning, I'm not a master, I'm still learning. And it worked out well enough, I think. Oh, for music this time I decided on not using AI art, because I found that there are a few musicians who make copyright-free music that is really often used on YouTube. So if you know the song that's playing right now, I don't yet know what it will be, then yeah, it's probably because it's used over and over on YouTube, and you can find the song title and of course the artist in the description. And here we go to our last pattern, and for this last pattern I wanted to make a basically windmill thingy. So first the blades of the windmill, and then we just fill those blades. If you like the video, of course you can like it, but you also can comment and tell me what you liked or what you didn't like, so I can improve my videos. For example, I of course know that the camera quality is not the best. I will try to fix that in the future, but right now it's not really in the cards. But if you, for example, want more commentary or less commentary, or again the written commentary I had in the beginning, just write it. Or if you say the music wasn't your thing, or if you have any tips on how to make better art, well, the comment section is there for you. Again, you can see the burning hot tip there. Also, you might have noticed that the handle sometimes changes color. That's because my burning station has two handles, so I can use two different tips in quickly after one another. And there I do some corrections where I didn't fully fill the lines. And there I just decided that I didn't really like the empty spaces on the windmill, so I added a few dots, or rather really small strings that follow the direction of the empty space, the negative blades basically. And for the last one, for the last step, I turned down the heat quite a bit, and I just darkened all the negative space on the triangles one. And that's basically it. One Zentangle, a simple one, but they are nice when they are simple, I think. And I will make more. You can write again if you want to see more, or if you want to see other things. Please give your suggestions. I personally like the abstract thing because, well, I don't have to print out things to just copy them, but it's my own thing. And now we are back to normal speed, and you can see the Zentangle, and I will rotate it a little bit. Just so... Okay, so I can correct something, yeah. But also just to show it from different angles, because Zentangle doesn't really have a correct way to be up or down. But you can put it however you like, however you find it looks the best. And for me it's that way. Okay, I hope you had fun. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you wanna. And we'll be seeing each other in the next video.